Dear students, in this class I will teach you the last of the 4 rules of the Spanish accents. So, the Spanish tildes. We said that we have in total 4 rules, okay? This is the only one we were still lacking, and once you learn this one, if you actually manage to remember and understand when and how to use tildes in Spanish, okay? If you remember when and how to use each one of the 4 rules I have taught you, then you will have an advantage over perhaps 90% of native Spanish speakers, okay? The huge majority of native Spanish speakers, unfortunately, they do not manage these rules very well of Spanish tildes, okay? So it is a very important topic in Spanish. Technically, if a word that carries a tilde, if you type it without the tilde, or vice versa, if you put a tilde where the tilde should not go, that is considered a typo, okay? It is a typo. So not knowing when and how to use tildes is synonym to making mistakes, okay? So it is a relevant topic to learn. So, okay, let's get into the topic, 4th rule of Spanish accents, or cuarta regla del uso de los tildes. 4th rule of the usage or use of the tildes. Bien, la cuarta regla the 4th rule trata de las palabras monosilábicas. It is about the monosyllabic words que tienen más de un posible significado, that have more than one possible meaning, okay? So, we are talking about monosyllabic words that have only one syllable. You cannot separate them in syllables. The rules 1 and 2 were for words that have more than one syllable, right? Rules 1 and 2 mainly, okay? Words that have more than one syllable. Rule number 4 is especially for words that have only one syllable. I'll give you some examples. The word más, okay, with a tilde is not the same as the word más without the tilde. This word with a tilde means more or plus, right? More plus. This one here means but, okay? It's a synonym of the word pero, okay? So this is equal to the word pero, that means but. So, this is an example of what I'm telling about. Monosyllabic words that have more than one meaning, okay? So, the 4th rule of the tildes, of the Spanish accents, determines in which situation the monosyllabic words need to carry the tilde, to carry one meaning, or not to carry the tilde to imply the other meaning, okay? So, más and más. Another example, aún and aún, okay? They are pronounced exactly the same. The pronunciation is the same because these are monosyllabic words. But aún with a tilde is a synonym of todavía, which means still. While, let's write it still, okay? While aún without the tilde means incluso or inclusive, which means it's like saying included, right? Okay, another example, let's see. The word que, right? Que and que, right? Question word, and here the Que with a tilde means what, right? What. Que without the tilde means that. I mean that, blah, 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 okay? This, however, can be an overlapping of rule number 4 and rule number 3 that states that question words, when implying a question, they should carry the tilde. Only that since this question word is also a monosyllabic word, then it makes part of rule number 4. So let's see some more examples of monosyllabic words. The word sí. Sí with a tilde means yes. Sí without the tilde means if. The if-then clause, okay? For example, si llueve, no saldré de casa. If it rains, I will not leave home. So, si without the tilde is if. Si with the tilde is yes. Dije que sí. I said yes. Veamos otro ejemplo. Let's see another example. El pronombre tú. Y el pronombre posesivo tú. So, tú and tú, same pronunciation. Tú with a tilde means you, right? The subject pronoun you. For example, you said this. Tú dijiste esto, right? Now, without the tilde, it is the possessive pronoun. Tú auto, your car, okay? So this one is your and this one is you. Tú, you. Tú without the tilde, your, okay? Same thing with él, which is different than él without the tilde. With the tilde, it is a subject pronoun, he. Right? He. Él dice que vendrá. He says that he will come. Él, sin el tilde, él without the tilde, is just an article, the masculine article. Él, sin el tilde, es el artículo masculino. The, okay? It means the, like in the car, el auto, okay? So we have many more examples of monosyllabic words that will carry one meaning if they carry the tilde, and will carry a different meaning if they do not carry the tilde. So that is what the 4th rule of the Spanish accents is about, right? So it is important, you see. It is important because if you do not use the tilde, where it goes and when it goes, the words may be meaning something different than what you are using the word for, okay? Let me think of some other example. Me, for example, right? Me and me, right? Me here means me. Like, for example, esto es para mí. Esto es para mí. This is for me. This is for me. Esto es para mí, with a tilde. Now, me without the tilde means my. My. Like, for example, in mi auto. My car. My car. Mi auto. Mi perro. My dog. So, me and me, different meanings. Okay? Same word, one with a tilde, another one without the tilde. Okay? So I will not write down the whole list of words, of monosyllabic words that can carry the tilde for one meaning and not for another meaning. Okay? But you will come across many more of these words regularly if you start speaking in Spanish, or writing in Spanish, or reading in Spanish. And well, if you understand the fourth rule of the Spanish tildes, you will know how important it is to use accents wherever they go. Okay, so we finished our topic, Spanish tildes, with this class. We have rule number 1, rule number 2, rule number 3, and rule number 4. And in the Spanish quizzes or Spanish tests that I'll be publishing in my website, I'll be including exercises about tildes, okay? So I really recommend that you learn this topic very well, okay? Once you learn it, it becomes second nature. You'll find the logic of it all, and it just stays with you, okay? So thanks for watching, and goodbye.